What's going on, guys? So today we're gonna be doing a new driveway job, one that I picked up when I was grading my own driveway. A guy had pulled over alongside the road over here and asked me if I did this on the side. So he told me where he was located and what he needed done. I went and checked it out about a week or so ago. So we got this dump trailer here. This is my brother-in-law's dump trailer, and the reason I've got it is so that we can strip off the top material because his driveway is really high right now. So I got to strip down like maybe a couple inches in some spots, maybe even more. There's nowhere I could pile the strip material at. So what we're gonna do is throw it all in this dump trailer here, and we're gonna haul it down the road to his other house, and that's where he wants it dumped. So that's the plan, and that's why we got this dump trailer. I've got it currently charging here, as you can see, because this trailer has sat all winter long, and my brother-in-law didn't have a trickle charger on it, so the battery's dead. So I've had it charging here for a couple hours. I picked it up this morning, so I think it's charged up enough now to where we should be all set. So what I'm gonna do is grab the ramps out of the back here. I'll dump the trailer and kind of angle it slightly so that the incline isn't so steep. We'll throw these ramps on, we'll load up the BX, and we'll head over there. Okay, so this is the driveway job I was telling you guys about. They put a water line in here, and when they did that, they had to dig through the sidewalk here, and they mounted a bunch of dirt on top of his driveway here. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but on the left side here, it's super high, and it all comes down this way. Coming back over here, we've got some ruts right through here. And then over here, it's not too bad, but it is kind of rutted out. So we're gonna dig this out as well, right up to the concrete here. right up to this pad. I'm probably gonna go down a couple inches. He does not want this driveway above the lawn here, so he wants it like the way it is basically. That way the water runs off into the driveway and out to the road. So we're gonna dig this down a couple inches here, and everything's gonna go in a dump trailer. And then looking down this way, you can see kind of where it gets high. So it gets high like right where this gutter is here. And then it just gets worse and worse on the way back, and the whole driveway is sloped off to the left here. So this area in particular is definitely the worst. So this is gonna be a lot of material removed here, probably 4 or 5, 6 inches, just because of how high it is. So that's what we're gonna work on today. I'm gonna get all this dug out, thrown in the dump trailer, and then once we get it all removed and stripped, I can grade it out and level it, and then we'll come back on a different day and spread the stone, and he should be in good shape. right, well, we've got the first trailer full. Definitely a lot more material there than I thought there was gonna be. There's a lot of dirt mixed with this rock because they dug out that water line there. But driveway's looking pretty good. I'll give you guys a quick update before we start back up. But he's gonna take me to show me where he wants this stuff dumped at. So we'll go ahead and get this stuff dumped and come back and hopefully finish it off. All right, guys, well, we just got back from dumping this. I had a little bit of a problem trying to get it all out of there because there's a lot of clay within that dirt and it was kind of sticky. Plus, with the battery being low on the dump box, I was only able to bring it up so high. Then I kind of had to shake some out of it, raise it up a little bit more, and just kind of keep going back and forth. But anyway, we're back here now, so we'll start loading it back up. As you can see here, I've got this dug down a good 4 or 5 inches here. You can see with the sides here where the lawn is. I will end up digging this out with a shovel near the sidewalk here just so I don't end up chipping it. So I will shovel this out and kind of get a nice little 2-inch drop coming from the curb here. I think he wants me to clean this up as well. So we'll be taking probably just 1 inch or something from this here. This is pretty good shape. Just get down to some good base and then we'll spread some fresh stone on top of there. But over here you can see I'm starting to taper it up because up here it wasn't too bad. It's pretty level, pretty straight, and there isn't a lot of dirt mixed with the gravel. So I'm starting to taper it up now here, and I'm only going to take like maybe 1.5 inches all the way up to the concrete pad over here. And then again, I won't get too close to the bucket. I'll end up doing that with the shovel, kind of clearing out just that, 6 inches in front of the pad here. So we're just going to keep working our way back. We'll keep dumping it in a dump trailer, and once I get it all looking like this here, I'll grade it out with the bucket, grab my rake and shovel, kind of clean up the edges here, this edge and this edge here, and then once we get it all looking right, I'll show you guys, and then we'll go from there. right, we finally got it dumped out. That battery's really getting tired. I knew we were gonna have to dump it one time, but I didn't anticipate having to dump it twice, so otherwise I would have let the battery charge up a little bit more. All right guys, so we just got back dumping that load. Just figured I'd show you guys real quick before we head home here how the driveway turned out. So as you guys can see here, I stripped about an inch or two. I stripped a little bit more towards the curb than I did up here because it was just so hard packed out here by the road that I really didn't even want to disturb it, so I left that. But as you can see, we've stripped it up here by the sidewalk. Over here, this is where it was really bad. It was all humped up right here, really high, had a lot of clay on top for where they dug that water line. So this took me quite a while to get all this done, but once I got it stripped down and got it to a nice base, I spun the tractor around and I headed up towards the house here. Stripped this and I kind of brought it up at an angle so that I wasn't taking off as much as I did back here, because frankly this didn't really need it. So I went down maybe 2 to 3 inches down this way. You can see at the pad here, it's about 2-3 inches lower. Turned out really nice though. We did find a little soft spot over here where the water line, the new water line was put in. It runs, you can see the flag right here. I seen that flag, I stopped digging, but it comes right across over here. And we found it was pretty mushy over here, and you can kind of see my track from when I drove through here when I was cleaning up the edges. So what he's gonna have done is the guy who did the water line, he's gonna come back and he's gonna actually dig this back up and throw some stone in there if this doesn't dry up in the next week, because right now it's just very squishy and spongy, and he wants to make sure that there's not a water leak where they put this new line in. So he's gonna get that done before I come back and do a top coat. That way he's not wasting his money and we get this looking all nice, and they got to come back and dig it up again. So as you guys can see, I cleaned up the edges with the shovel, cleaned them all up, sharpened up the edges, got rid of all the debris. There was a lot of dirt and stuff from when they dug this water line that they left up on top of the lawn here, so I cleaned all that up for him. Definitely looks really nice now. He's going to be really happy with it when it's all done. So he's gonna get this water line looked at, and once he gets this figured out, we're gonna come back. He's gonna give me a call. We'll come back and put a new top coat on here, and he should be looking really good. All right guys, we just got back to the house here. So that job went really good. He was really happy about the driveway. Turned out really good. Definitely needed a lot of work, had a lot of high spots and a lot of dirt and clay mixed in with the gravel after doing that water line. So he's definitely happy about that. He's gonna get that water line checked out, make sure it ain't leaking before we come back and finish doing the top coat. Probably gonna use -1 crusher run on that. It'll pack in nice and tight there, and should be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and unload the tractor and get this thing back to my brother-in-law. I'll probably let it charge here for maybe another 45 minutes or so. I still got the extension cord out here, so charge it up pretty good before I give it back to him. That way if he's got to use this tomorrow, at least the thing won't be dead on him. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna get cleaned up here, get this stuff put away, get the dump trailer returned, and I'm gonna go relax the rest of my weekend. If tomorrow rains like they're calling for, I'll edit this video and hopefully you guys will see it Sunday night. If it doesn't rain tomorrow, you guys probably won't see this video till the following weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe as always, and we'll see you guys in the next one.